Hey everyone, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me. And I'm just going to do a talk through with what I'm doing, so that's why I'm all barefaced. So if you'd like to get to know me and see all the steps of what I do to just get ready for a simple natural look, then keep watching. Okay, so first I'm starting with the number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. It's supposed to fill in pores and wrinkles and fine lines, but it's not like, it's like a lotion consistency. It's not like other pore filler primers like the Benefit Professional or Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which are silicone-y and more, I don't know how, it's like, it's got a, it's just silicone-y feeling. So, and ignore my red face. It's sensitive and my skin, when I rub it, no matter what, turns bright red. So I just really rub it on my T-zone and then just swipe it across my whole face. And next, I'm going to be taking the number 7 Airbrush Away Foundation. I have gotten this one in the number 7 Beautifully Matte from Walgreens. It's a new brand from at Walgreens and Target, from the UK brand from like the boot stores over there. And I love it. I love both of them. These are my new favorite drugstore foundations. My only complaint is that the dropper in this one kind of sucks. Oh my god. I got foundation on my dress. Really? So now I'm just going to take a dampened beauty blender. Mine is all stained and gross. Ignore it. And I'm just going to blend all this in. And this one is a sheer to medium coverage foundation. And their Beautifully Matte one is medium to full, depending on how much you build it up. Wow. I put way too much on. Do you ever do that? It's just one of those days where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna screw everything up. By the way, I'm in the shade Wheat, if you're curious, in both of the foundations. They have the same colors for all of their different foundations. They have quite a few. I know they have a luminous one. They have like a semi-matte one. But, yeah. Let's just... Abby, what are you doing? What are you doing with your foundation? So I'm just patting it in. Really getting it even. Put some on my ears. I like to take it all over the neck. Just really make everything even and flawless and make it look like the real skin. Ugh, hair. Always getting in the way. And I like to really get it in the hairline so you don't see any type of discoloration whatsoever. Not discoloration, but like unevenness. When some people don't get it all the way up in the hairline, and it's like, oh, what are you doing? Okay. And get in my nose. Alrighty. So once I do that, I move on to concealer, which I'm only going to use a little. I don't use a lot for an everyday kind of thing. I'll do just a touch. I always put it on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. And I use the Pico Tools round like artiste brush knockoff. And I got this off of Amazon. In past videos I have linked it in the description box, and of course I will in this one as well. Every time I use it I will put it down there so you know where you can get it if you are interested. I think this works amazing, personally. I love it for concealer. I don't really use it for foundation. I really like the Beauty Blender for that, but I love it for my concealer. After I've rubbed in all my concealer, I move on to the number 7 translucent setting powder. I have quite a few things from this brand I wanted to try out, and so far I like all of them. So this may be my new favorite go-to drugstore brand. And I'm just gonna pat it in. Picked up way too much. Okay. Now I like to put it on my eyelids. Really get that. And I pat more than sweep because sweeping kind of just sits on top, and when you pat it really gets it in to your foundation. And I personally set my whole face because I am very oily. I'm not dry, but if you're dry I would definitely avoid powdering your excessively dry areas and just set extra wet like concealer areas. But for me personally, I do the whole face, and I personally think that blush and bronzer and other products I put on apply so much better with a setted canvas to say. It's like a canvas. And let's put an extra bit under the eyes to protect from eyeshadow fallout. Ooh. I hate how translucent powder gets everywhere. I'm trying to use this excess I actually got on me. Like, translucent powder gets everywhere and it's annoying as heck. Just browse off camera really quick. I did them pretty natural today. I just used this Essence Brow Designer in brown and a little spoolie to brush them out, and then Anastasia tinted brow gel in caramel. And now I'm moving on to my eyeballs, and I'm using today the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. It's really pretty. Looks like this. And I'm going to take the lightest color, White Peach, and I'm going to take this little blending brush from Tarte, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. A little base. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Peaches and Cream, which looks like this. It's more neutral. I'm going to be taking that in the crease as a really light, almost skin colored transition shade. Okay, and now I'm going to be dipping into Puree, which is this brown color. I'm using the same brush, and sorry, I'm smacking my mirror. And I'm just gonna dot that on the outer corner and sweep into the crease and go back and forth with windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to blend that up with that. Here we go. And next I'm going to go into Summer Yum, which is a little darker, a little warmer. And I'm actually going to take a flat brush for this. This is an Anastasia brush that came with the Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to take Summer Yum and place it right on the outer edge. I'm just going to swoop it like that very lightly. And I'm going to take this Colourpop blending brush, which is denser so it won't move too much product around. And I just want to blend this up in the crease a little more and get that little bit seamless. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back to my other fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to take our crease color Peaches and Cream again. I'm just going to make sure there's no harsh lines up here. I'm keeping this very natural. I don't want you to really tell there's too much eyeshadow on. And next I'm going to take this Tarte flat brush. I'm going to go into just Peachy, which is this really pink pretty color. And I'm going to put that on the lid. And it's not too pink. It's just the right amount so that this isn't like too much. Just like that. And I'm going to take this one more time and I'm going to go into Puree again, the lighter brown. And I'm just going to go in here one more time and darken this just a little bit because we lost a little bit of pigmentation. And just blend, blend, blend. And there we go. And now I'm going to brush away the powder we put underneath. And I'm going to take this brush again. I'm going to go into Summer Yum, the darker, warmer brown, and put this all along our lower lash line, just like so. And yeah, that looks kind of crazy, but we're going to take the fluffy side of the Anastasia brush, which is a very fluffy brush, and it'll move a lot of product around, and we're going to diffuse this. There we go. I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, just like this. I'm taking that lightest shade, White Peach again, and I'm just putting that on the brow bone. I'm also going to put a little bit on the inner corners for a base for another highlighter later. I'm just going to get rid of any harsh lines here and pat that in. Okay, And now I'm going to be using the Colourpop Mr. Bing eyeliner. This is a Kathleen Lights collab. I love this eyeliner. It's such a pretty color brown. I'm just going to tight line and do my waterline with it. So, I'm not very... I hate the way tight lining feels. Does anybody else? Oh. But there's a big difference, as you can see. Okay. And now I'm just going to do my waterline really quick. Friday, my boyfriend and I went to a Luke Bryan Brett Eldridge concert, and it was so much fun, but it was 50 degrees and raining, and it was so muddy, and we saw multiple people white about, and my shoes are ruined, so that part wasn't fun, but at the same time it was totally worth it. Luke Bryan is amazing. He was funny. So now I'm just going to put on mascara, and I'm using, this is not a mascara wand, I'm using the Smashbox Indecent Exposure Mascara. I love this stuff. I got it sent to me as a free gift with my Birchbox, and I haven't really heard people talk about it, and I'm just kind of like, why? I love it. And I think I've said that in other videos. Excuse me, I just had lunch. But I love it that much. So, I definitely recommend it if anyone's trying to find a new mascara to use. It's just very lengthening and gives my lashes some volume, and it's just so black. So yeah, today is Sunday, Mother's Day, and I'm just getting ready to go, see a little difference, to go to dinner with my family, which I hate when that happens, and I thought I'd film a little tutorial on this little subtle natural look that I'm going to wear out. And for like everyday stuff, typically this is going to be my routine. I may use different neutral shades or whatever on the lid, but other than that, or different nude lips, but other than that, you're going to get neutral nude from me for every day. But on weekends, or filming fun videos, I love to get a little crazy sometimes. But I thought, why not show what I look like mostly every day? So this mascara just like really makes my lashes there, and I love it. And just gonna do the bottoms. I only put a little on the bottoms of my lashes because I have very long bottom lashes, but my tops aren't. So it's kind of weird because if I really coat my bottom ones, then you see how crazy long they are, and it doesn't look right. It looks really off balance since my top ones aren't. So I only put a little so like you can see they're there, but I don't pump them up or anything like that. So also, how I make myself here, a trick is don't try and get it off right away. It's gonna smear. If you let it dry, you can take your nail and just like scrape it off and everything's good. So I'm gonna leave that there for a little while. So now I'm going to be moving on to my bronzer. And I'm not gonna like do crazy contouring today. I'm using this Morphe contour brush. And I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in medium to dark. Looks like this. It's got sparkle in it, which I personally like. If you don't like it, you probably don't like this one, but I like a little shimmer in the spring and summer. So I like it. I'm just going to put this on my cheek and temples, forehead. I like to be bronzed. Just gonna do a little connecting. Really blend it out. You don't want crazy smudge face. And I like to do, of course, my jawline. Try to make myself look skinnier if possible. I'll bring that down the neck just a little bit to like cast a shadow how it naturally would. And just a little, bring it up there and meet it with the contour. Okay. And now I'm just going to do my nose, and I take this Tarte contour brush and I just take some powder right on the edge like that and draw a line down my nose. Do one on this side and right there. I'll show it just right there. And then I'm going to take that contour brush in and I'm just going to blend it out. Blend it out. It's a really beautiful way of talking right there. Oh yeah. But yeah, I really like this bronzer. But how it says medium to dark, you really do need to be, because I am definitely medium, so this works for me, and it's really golden and pretty. But if you're fair and you try to use that, you're going to look orange. So just make sure you pay attention to that. If you are fair, I would definitely recommend the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Tons of people love it, and it's lighter. But when I saw it in stores, thought it would be too light for me. So that's why I got this one instead, and I'm loving it. So next I'm going to take the number 7 blush in Peach Velvet. I really like this so far. It's a beautiful blush color. And just this brush blush is really dirty for Morphe. And I'm just going to tap it, and I put mine further back, like where my bronzer is, because I have redness in the apples of my cheeks, so I don't like to bring it down all the way to the apples, because I don't want to make it redder, because red usually pulls through a little bit through my foundation if I don't do full coverage, and I didn't do full coverage. Today we're at medium. Okay. And now I like to do my highlight, and I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Peach Goddess. It's a beautiful shade. I like it a lot. It looks great on my skin tone. And I'm just going to take this little dense Morphe brush, and I just swirl it around. And there we go. And dab it on. I like to do the cheekbones, and I go up over the brow bone. And I'm just going to do the other side. Trying to see what it looks like. My lighting in here isn't the best for seeing if there's a highlight there. But yeah. Just gonna add a little. And now I'm gonna do my nose. Just go down. And my cupid's bow. And just a dab on the chin, and just a tiniest dab right here in the middle of the forehead. I don't do a lot because I don't want to look shiny, but like you normally would have a highlight there. And then I'm just going to take this little flat brush and dip into this. And I'm going to use this in the inner corners. This is a really pretty inner corner highlight. And I leave my brow bones matte. I'm not a big fan of a shiny looking highlight brow bone. I like matte highlighted better. But that's just my personal preference. You do whatever you like. It's all personal preference. So there we go. Got a chunk there. And now I'm dropping stuff. Now, I'm going to be doing my liquid lipstick, and today I'm using the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks in Chrysanthemum. It's really pretty pink and it has gold flecks in it. And I really like this on me. It's probably one of my all-time favorite liquid lipstick shades. And his applicator is so easy to use compared to most. Like, just the way it's shaped, it like hugs your lip. So there we go. And now I'm gonna try and get this away. See? One little flick and it's gone. So always just wait and let it dry. So lastly, we want to set our face. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water Setting Spray. And just in case you're confused, because I was kind of confused, it's called primer water, but you can use this to prime your face before makeup and to set after. And I don't use it as a primer. I like pore filling primers, so I use it as a setting spray. It smells so good and I really like it. So I'm just going to get my hair out of the way and spritz. Okay, and then what I like to do is take my beauty blender and just tap it in, and it really helps get the setting spray deep into your makeup rather than just sitting on top. So it really sets it good, first off, and it also really gets in with all of the powder on your face and sinks in and makes everything look like flawless skin rather than cakey powder face, which is a lot of things people struggle with, especially if you're trying to go for full coverage, and this definitely helps. It just gives your face a skin finish, and I love it. So thank you all so much for watching my little get ready with me video talking through how I do like my everyday makeup. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment future video ideas. If you really liked this video, tell me, and I can do more like casual talking through makeup tutorials, one-on-one, kinda, I don't know, I feel like we're more talking with each other. But if you prefer fast-forwarded, full-on tutorials with a voiceover, tell me that as well. So, once again, thanks so much, and bye!